everyone, Libby here. Today I'm going to do my spring favourites since it's the middle of spring and we're finally having spring-like weather. So with the funny weather that we've been having, it's been sort of hard to get into a real routine with using products consistently or wearing something consistently, because last Friday it was like 8 to 12 degrees, which is really freezing in Australia. And then we had I think 30 degrees yesterday or the day before. Anyway, within a few days it's went from one extreme to the other, so you're in winter clothes and then you're back in summer clothes, then you're in the middle. T-shirt weather today. So it's nice. Low 20s today. Anyway, I will get on with things. So I'll do my favourite makeup first. Some things haven't changed, some things have. I'm still using the Naked palette. Still loving that. Use that, I would say probably about half the time I put makeup on I use that one. It's just neutral. The other one I've found I've been using with spring is this one. It's not too glary. It's sitting from the window. It's my vegetable garden out there. This is a Wet n Wild colour icon. This one's Comfort Zone. So I really like these because they're like makeup for dummies. So they suit me because they tell you exactly what to put where. So I've actually got this one on today. So I don't know what's left of it because it's sort of 4 o'clock in the afternoon now, so it's been on for a while. So that's what's left of that one. I'm thinking this might be the one I might take overseas with me because I've got the neutrals and then I've got the sort of the green, a bit brighter. But I've been finding I've been wearing a lot of green. So if I'm going out somewhere, I'll do either one of those or from the Naked palette. And then if I'm just sort of going somewhere just down to the local shops or something, I can't bother to do a lot of makeup, I've been using this Maybelline one, which I'm sure I've done before. This was Ivy Icon, I think is what that one, this number is. I've had these for a while, as you can see. You see that side's being used a lot. I just like to sort of just pop that all over and it looks like it's all blended in and it's all done for you. I've got a couple of those, but the green one would be my favourite. So I might take that on holidays too. I don't know, I have to try and eliminate, but I thought since I'm going for sort of the neutrals and the greens, this might be a good palette that's got both of them in it. I'm back using the MAC foundation. I'm down to about there. So again, it's got the SPF 15, so I like that one. My colour for summer, because this was too dark in winter, I don't know what colour it is though. NC25? They give their fancy names. I don't know. Anyway, I'm back enjoying that. But what I found the secret, I've been playing with just using a stippling brush I've been using, but I finally got the little Real Techniques. Well, it's a stippling brush too, but it looks very different to my other one. And I put this on today and it was just perfect. It's such a good job. So even though I've only used it once, I had to put it in the spring favourites because I know this will be my go-to foundation brush every day now. So because it just did such a different job. The one I was using was more sort of a traditional stippling brush, I think, with sort of the different lengths, but I found sort of through here I would sort of, and it was strict and I would have to use my fingers to sort of smooth out there. That brush just did a beautiful job. So yeah, I love the Real Techniques brushes, because the other one wasn't Real Techniques, I think it was Eco Tools, I think. So another favourite that I'm really liking, especially as we get into warmer weather, is the Australis Makeup Finishing Spritz. You can see I haven't used a lot of it because I tend to only use it the days where I'm sort of going out, which for me isn't that much really. So, but I do enjoy that, and I'm interested to see how it goes in the really hot days. I've had it on today, but it's not too hot today, so if my makeup melts off or not. So that'll be a real test of that product. A couple of eyeshadows. I don't know when I picked these up, if they've featured in my winter favourites or not. I don't think they did. These Savvy eyeliners are just fantastic. My very favourite is still the Sephora one that I'm going to be buying some of when we're over in the States in 5 weeks or so. But these are really nice. They are really nice too. I've got the green one on today. They just go on really well. You do just have to be careful because it's such a wet sort of, I guess, wet application, that if you sort of open your eyes up too quickly, you can end up with a sort of a line up in sort of on your eyelid. So you just need to sort of keep your eyes a bit close, just not for very long, just until it sort of has set and dried. But they're called a soft glide eyeliner, and that's exactly what they are. This one is Glistening Green, I have no idea whether you can still see it. This is what I've got on today. Eyeliner. Is there any left? I don't know. I think there might be. So that's the glistening green I've got on today. And then that's the that one is Brilliant Brown. So yeah, I really like these. Yeah, I would definitely like to buy more of those. I've actually got a couple of the eyeshadows too, which I quite enjoy doing. Quite enjoy using. So that's that. But these are my first experience with the Savvy by DB, is it? Okay, and the other thing I got this in the Lust Have It Eco pack, whatever that was called. Yeah, there we go. That's probably a bit better. So this is sort of a grey colour, and it is really nice. I'm actually very happy with that. I don't know where you can buy them. Certainly if I could buy these locally and easily, I would certainly buy some more, because I did enjoy that. They're quite similar to the Savvy ones. Actually, I found they apply really well. Just not dragging them across your eyelids, which I hate doing. So, okay, last two sort of cosmetic things was the Burt's Bees in the Rhubarb. Really, I hadn't used these before. Great product. Get a nice little tingly. This is quite a dark. I don't want to wind it. There you go. I don't want to wind it up because I tried getting one unwound before. So that's quite dark on the lips. It looks really like a lipstick. I had it on yesterday going for a walk, and because I had my sunglasses, I didn't think, when I got back on to my sunglasses, I thought, I had no other makeup on except for this, so it looked a bit strange. But with the sunglasses, that would have been okay, I hope. And so I picked up another one in Watermelon, and that's a softer one. It's actually what I've got on at the moment, so you can see it's a much softer colour. So I think as I see these on sale, I'll pick up some more because they seem to be very good. It says here, the world's best lip balm. So yeah, I've gone through a few. I'll find one, I go, oh, I like that one, I'll buy a few, and then I find another one, oh, I like that one even better. So far these are the best one. My favourites anyway. Okay, as far as jewellery goes, you probably would have seen these in my haul, just from BW, so really cheap. But I like them as like a clip-on bracelet. Yeah, I've been wearing these quite a lot. Today I've got these other little ones on, which I also like from Suzanne's. But these would be the favourites for spring. They're very spring-like, and I've got sort of a lot of those coloured clothes. Okay, as far as what I use in the shower, we've got the Cora Foaming Cleanser. Still really loving that. So yep, that's kind of my favourite cleanser. And the other thing I'm loving using for spring in the shower is the Lush Sweetie Pie shower, what do they call it? Shower jelly, wobbly jelly. It certainly is wobbly. Really love. Oh, I just love the smell of it. It's just gorgeous. So I've actually bought myself when I was at the Lush shop last time a bigger pot of this, because I do enjoy it. I find the secret is just to have like one of the spongy loofah things, just to get a chunk out and put it sort of deep in the loofah, and then as you're sort of going over, it sort of foams up on your skin. Because the first few times it sort of just fell out of things, and you've got to sort of get it in and make sure you sort of keep it into your loofah. That's the secret that I've worked. Maybe there's another way, I don't know, but that's the only way I've not lost half of the product. Okay, I'll do nail stuff. So still using the Cora hand cream for the day. That's still my favourite. And a new thing I managed to pick up finally, I've been trying for a while, I finally tracked down the Essie Apricot Cuticle Oil, and really like that too. I just put it on and it just seems to absorb into my skin. I don't have to massage it in. If I massage it off, it sort of see my nails seem dry again fairly quickly, my cuticles. But yeah, that seems really good. Sometimes I just put the hand cream, sort of just, if I'm going out somewhere or whatever, I don't want to worry getting oil anywhere, I just sort of rub it in. But other times I'll just leave it to sit and absorb into my skin, and it seems to absorb quite quickly. So that's sort of helped my cuticles not be quite so dry. I did see it recommended somewhere on YouTube. Okay, so I'll do nail polishes as well. At the moment I've sort of been really into sort of pastel-y, but dark pastel. I think it's Face of Australia, I've got a new range of really pale pastel colours, and that I haven't seen a sample, so I'm not real sure. I like the colours, but they might be a bit pale for me. I'm generally preferring a more of a bright pastel colour. So these are sort of the colours and shades I've been wearing. I will put some photos of some of these and some other colours that I've worn. But this is a Revlon Pink Freeze. Just a nice soft colour. I think it's very similar to Opie's Come to Poppy, which is one of my favourites as well. I think they're quite similar. This one's Secret Periwinkle. My China Glaze. So it's a nice sort of bluey undertone of purple in that one. And for Audrey, which is that sort of Tiffany blue colour. I always think it's more green, but it's what they call Tiffany blue apparently. And this one is a Grape Fit. A Grape Fit? Yeah. A Grape Fit. This is quite an older Opie one. I'm not sure if it's still available, but it's just that sort of, I guess, a dark pastel purple. And this is a new one. This is the Face of Australia. Orange You Glad You Came is the name. I can remember that one. So that's nice. It's perhaps a bit paler than the rest of them, but that's a nice colour too. I know I've got a photo of that, so I'll pop that in for you. Some perfumes. I'm back to wearing this L'Occitane one, which if you've been around for a while and you saw my spring favourites last year, this featured then. This is a Rose and Violet. I'm not sure whether that's going to pick up with reflections, and I don't think you can get that anymore, unfortunately. Unfortunately for me, because as you can see, I really do like that one. So yummy. And I also got in one of my Lust Have It packs a sample of the Dot by Marc Jacobs, and I really like that. I would have purchased a bottle, but I'm going to wait and get it duty free somewhere, hopefully. If not, I'll wait for it to be on sale. But yeah, I really like that one. I used it in my little sample, and then I used it half of it and then smashed it the rest, which I was very sad about. So now I have to wait. Okay, and look, I've got a few little random things. Oh no, just to do some clothes. I said the weather has been crazy all over the place, so my favourite spring clothes have been jackets. So these two jackets, you can see, just a light sort of knit. That one's 3/4 length. This one is 3/4 length too. So two 3/4 length jackets, both from Suzanne's. I love these. They're both this season's. I'm not sure whether they're still available, probably. I'm pretty sure this one comes in a few colours, and I keep looking at it going, I really don't need any more of these jackets, but I really do love them, so I may go back and pick up some more. There's a note from Christy. She's sneaking in to ask for some lemonade. Because she's unwell, she can have some lemonade. Yes, you can have some because you're sick. She has been to school. She went in late and I had to go pick her up, but she's not well. So now she's stuck under the chair. Okay. I'll only be a few minutes, darling. So yeah, just a few random things. A new waterless hand sanitizer that I managed to pick up. I'm still using one I got in the States last June. So I can tell, because I'm home a lot, I don't go through these very quickly. So the one I got in Britain lasted about a year, or maybe for a year and a half. This one's obviously going to be the same. I'm going to come back with a stack from America this time though, so I can use it more generously and the kids can have them because they have the best smelling scents. But however, I found this a week or two ago from Priceline. It's I think it's one of their brands because I was in the shop so I couldn't check for testing, but I think it was made for Priceline, so I need to do a bit more research into that. But I think so. But it's a fresh lemon smell and it's really nice. It's probably one of the best smelling Australian hand sanitizer I've come across. They only had one in the shop, so I bought it. So that'll keep me going for when we get to America to take on the plane, because I think my other one's pretty much done. Okay, since it is spring and we've had a few hot days, sunscreen. This is my favourite sunscreen. I don't know anything about it, but it's got on the back when I looked at against animal testing, so that's pretty good. So yeah, and it's Australian made and Australian owned. So most Australian products seem to be cruelty free, so that's pretty good. So yeah, I really like this hand cream. Just smells like summer. I've got to get the coconut one. Love the coconut one. Again, I like a few of the American sun creams as well, and we often buy, there's a Coppertone Babies one I think might be that we like. Again, it's got a tropical smell. And they just make us think of a Caribbean cruise or Disney World trip, because that's when we've used them before, so we'll probably be buying some of them over there. But in Australia, really love this. And just it applies, the application, I love the consistency of it. It's just really easy to spread, where some sunscreens are so thick and you're sort of, it's really hard to get on. It just spreads so nicely. It really, I guess it reminds me of putting it on of my favourite moisturiser, the L'Occitane one, which I didn't feature here because I just assume by now everyone knows that the L'Occitane almond, I think it's almond body cream, is my favourite. I didn't even bother to bring it down this time because I'm sure you guys all know. If you've watched more than one of my videos, you would know that. And a few other very random things, being my new cup, which I got from Target. It actually is supposed to be a gift. It came with a little iced coffee sample or something. I don't drink iced coffee, but I love the cup, and it was $10, so it was so cute because we were planning on buying these in America. Well, now I've got room for something else instead of a cup. So I like to have my water in those. And speaking of drinks, I love these POM drinks. These pomegranate, peach, passion and white tea is my favourite. The other one with a light tea, the green lid's nice too. Well, this is nice and refreshing. I don't have a lot. Sometimes when you just want something to change from water, or if I'm not drinking hot tea, because I still drink that all year round, that's really nice. Or if I'm getting sick, I always have this as well, because sort of pomegranate, it's antioxidant super tea, so who knows. One very last thing, favourites for spring, mangoes. They are back in season and they're getting cheaper by the day. I got yesterday, it was one of 3 for $5, so I actually bought 6 because Kevin, myself and Amy are a bit crazy for mangoes, and the mango season's really relatively short, so we indulge while we can. Okay, that is it for my spring favourites. If you guys do these sort of videos or just want to let me know some of your spring favourites, that'd be great. I'm always interested to hear. Maybe pick up a few more ideas that I could go and try out, since we've still got spring for another 6 or so weeks, hopefully anyway. And I'll talk to you later. Chrissy's laughing at me. Well, it's not always been like spring, has it? Wasn't like spring last Friday. Okay, I'll talk to you later on.